What's happened with me now again?
Okay.
Any questions you should ask?
I think I just come on and see.
Yeah, come sit.
I just want to turn off my phone.
Okay. Okay, Master Kamen, I'm recording this.
All right. Well,
wait, let me, where is my record? Okay, here. Hello, everyone. This is our live worldwide Zoom. We have people from all around the world. We're so excited. Come join us, bring your friends, and learn about how to heal yourself naturally. This is an amazing opportunity to come together and heal. You bring your questions, and let's begin. Master Kamen is here with us, and we have so many lovely people from all around. So we are excited, and let's begin. If you have any questions, you can ask on Zoom. There is a special place where you can ask questions. If you need any help or anything, we are here to support you. I'm going to give you the pen. Okay, Master Kamen, start.
all right. Good morning, good evening, everyone. Today we are going to talk about the energy and meridians, because in China is saying if some person finish his life journey, they are not saying the person is dying. They are saying his life force or his life energy finished. That's why our life is connected with the level and quality of our energy. And if the energy is flowing without any blockages, this is great. But to keep the function of the flowing energy in a good shape, it's actually a daily task to do the right things at the right time. There is many rules, but we will try to explain them simple. And actually, to understand all this idea about energy, about meridians, is like way path, and this way have no end for me, for you. And yeah, this is like a creator still creating, and we are similar. Well, the actually scientists prove that the wisdom of our not our present, but thousands of years was true, because nowadays scientific proof shows that the energy exists, meridians exist. Of course, for us they are invisible, but the visible part of the energy is our vessels. Because I give you one example. Our heart is like a fist, and these muscles have no chance to pump and soak the blood without help of life force energy. And of course, we can separate this energy in different way of function of our systems and cells and tissues and whatever. Well, let's go for meridians. I will tell you something. We know, and let's say the humanity knows about Chinese medicine, and Chinese medicine is or Eastern medicine, including Korea or whatever, even India, or East countries, whatever. It's actually kept or saved there, but it's belong to all humanity anyway. And they found out that the meridians are not one organ, one meridian. They are parallel, left and right, couple. And for example, heart meridian is not only left hand, both hands, or lungs meridian, also both hands, both sides, left and right, or circulation, pericardium meridian. Also, pericardium is not known in European medicine because this is something new for European medicine, or something not completely real, but it's pericardium is like not like part of the muscles, endocard, pericard, myocard of the heart is something different. For example, according to Chinese medicine, heart or meridians according to the heart is king, and the king is protected by the wall, like a castle, or yeah. And this wall is actually a protective, it's pericardium meridian. Well, to be very understandable and simple, actually, meridians connected to the yin and yang. 6 yin and 6 yang meridians, and 2 additional. Those meridians are overall. We know where they start, where they finish, how many points they have, and of course a lot of inside meridians, but that we have no explanation for all of it. We have just explanation for the meridians who overall, and we can work with them through our skin. And well, meridians are connected to the organs who are responsible for producing of energy, ink, and for meridians who are responsible for transporting this energy, yang. And to be more clear, in meridians are related to the major organs which we know. Heart is an organ normally.
Kamen, maybe we should then speak about, let's say, 2 basic meridians for now. So, and we should clap and show the people how they can start to work on the basic 2 meridians. And then next week, we're going to cover the next 2. And then we continue covering all the meridians. I think that will be good. We did touch down last Sunday, we spoke about heart meridian, heart and lung, and we did clapped over heart and lung meridian. Do you want we continue covering them and go from there?
Well, we can do in this way as well. For example, we spoke last time, but we will repeat.
We always have to go over it.
Yeah. Where we should start and why we are doing that. And then it's coming another questions.
Perfect. Yes. Let's do this one.
Okay, good. What mean clapping And last time I've been talking, actually we did two Zoom sessions, and everything is all about the frequency.
Frequency, yeah.
Frequency, yes. And Nikola Tesla have one saying, if you want to understand the universe, we have to think of the term of frequency, energy, and vibration. And all is about vibration and movement, the energy through the meridians. Well, you see, in all of the time, I'm squatting.
Yeah, yes, I see that.
Yeah,
Done for the moment, but
I squatting. Let's speak quick about squatting, and then we go. In this pedagogy theory and practicing, there is a two-part. One part, vibration, circulation on the level of our tolerable pain. Another part, stretching, larging, like a split, women split, men split, combination. And this is like a yin and yang. Yang is movement and frequency and balancing, function of the brain, function of the heart, resonance between them, then holistic way to bring us in peace instead to be day and night in stress, and
right.
to have effect to renew us, because let's work together. Okay, let's work, and I will continue to explain.
Okay.
Last two times we've been working here where the elbow is bended. Why? Inside, in meridians, they are producing the energy, but inside, where the places are bended, groin area, knee, armpit, elbows, even wrist,
Right.
or here under the ear, are connected with the lymph nodes. And the lymph nodes always there emotional from different reason, blockages. But if somebody doesn't make elbows, let's start from elbows. If some person was with us last two times, can go in another area, lower than elbows or upper, and
Okay.
work.
So anyone who, Shani, or other people who are with us, all what we need to do is just start clapping on your inner elbow. If you done this last week, then you can go lower. But the idea is that you should start clapping. Okay.
Okay. Let's
Thank
work.
you, Hava.
Huh?
Thank you. I'm watching. I'm just with my kids, so I'm on mute.
Okay. So sure.
How old your kids are?
Thank you. I have a wide range. Thank God. Older, I have a 13-year-old down to a 2-year-old.
Okay. They can play with us.
Yes, I love that. I'll tell them.
Great. They have to try to squat first, if they can. If not, sit. You can try as much as you can.
Well, Master Kamen, most people even have a hard time to see the way you see, like this. And most people, like, I can sit for some time, but then after a couple minutes, it's just getting annoying. So,
Okay. Before, people are dealing between them, talking, eating, whatever, what position. Because
just
we're like this all in the mother urn.
you do like this, and then you fly.
Yeah.
Are we having the hand like hanging in the air, or are we resting the hand on like our leg or while we're clapping?
Whatever you want. It's whatever is easy for you.
Any option, any option. If you want to increase your potential energy, you work on the level of your tolerable pain.
Okay, yeah. Oh, see, I mean, Master Kamen, right away people say, "Oh, it's painful. Oh, I feel it." It's that shows the blockages.
Well, pain is present from God. Pain is not enemy. That's why if you have pain, in opposite, you have to be happy. Anything bad, we have to be happy. Anything good, we have to be careful.
That's true.
That's why, you see, I'm working with the fist, because if I'm working harder, I cannot hear you very well.
Right, I understand that, Mr.
Yeah. That's why if you want to work a little bit stronger, it's up to you. You see, I'm working from the shoulder.
That's very important. It's this whole swing that comes and lands on the hand. It is and creates a full movement. It's actually amazing feeling. You opening up,
Exercise.
and then you clap.
It's exercise.
Yeah, exactly. You okay? Okay. You feel pain?
And
What do you feel?
This shoulder, I have problems with it,
So okay, so
but it's good.
if you
Yeah.
want to be more relaxed, if you want to have effectiveness, you say to yourself and to entire world, visible, invisible, to your enemy, to your friends, to anything of universe, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, and
That-
I love
That's very important. Let's do it together for everyone who are on Zoom and here with me. Let's do it together. I'm sorry.
I'm
Please
sorry.
forgive me. I love you and I take care of you. There's that, but it doesn't matter. But the idea is, please forgive me. I love you. I take care of you. This is a very important issue because this is what actually connects to yourself, and there is a meaning that you forgive yourself for forgetting about your body and forgetting about it, taking care of yourself, running everywhere. And there is a meaning, there's such a big meaning. And I love you is because now I take care of you and I understand you. And that's the video that I did last week. And there's so much meaning. Everything in this life needs love. Even a tiny flower needs love, otherwise it will die. And the same comes to obviously us as humans. Master Kamen?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah. Everything is fine.
good.
And why? Probably all of you have questioned why there, why strong? There is many answers for that, but slowly you understand yourself if you're going on this way day by day, and if you are supportive to each other. This is going to be great, because humans are branches or whatever of one tree. Humans is one. And to understand our potential, who we are, what we are here, what's the reason to make this needs patience, need concentration, need time, because what we are doing is totally different comparing with whatever is doing alternative in this earth. But what we are doing, it's not against what people are doing everywhere. It's just complementary. And what we're doing today and now is one little part of the things we're doing.
Exactly. We're just giving a taste. We're giving a small taste. We let them just to taste this feeling and understand about the situation, how they feel. And this is very important because this is exactly what I call it, be truthful with yourself, you know. And I think this is one of the best exercises. You can see right away how you feel, what is your condition, and you just become honest with yourself. That's it.
In the same time, you follow your breathings. You can close your eyes. If you close the eyes, you open your heart. You give to yourself and to universe the rhythm of relaxing. Rhythm is like 1 per second or 2 per second. This is actually a rhythm of our heart. And if we recover maximum, is the delta rhythm of our brain when we have deep sleeping. Because during the day, we have a stress for this, stress for that, stress for this. And when we go to sleep, we have many people have insomnia or sleeping problem or panic or whatever. Yeah, the life is extremely interesting.
Master Kamen, if someone's saying they have, while they're doing this, they feel a pain in the back on the other place, what would you suggest to them?
They feel pain in other places when they're doing that.
What, Master?
My suggestion, if the pain is on the back, for example, when some person is doing here, I will recommend to work for where back of the knee.
Oh, the back of the knee.
Yeah.
Okay. You want to work on the back of the knee?
Oh, okay, great.
You okay? Okay.
I'd like to switch to the other side.
I know, but that's the whole idea, that we work on one area, we finish with that, and then we go to the next.
Because in our New Day medicine, everything from the spine coming down. But actually, I've been telling before, coin is with 2 sides, and energy is not coming from the finger to the toes only. Energy is coming from the toes to the fingers in both ways. And we have to understand the function of the body in the both ways. Only one side of the coin is not enough.
Right.
And we have to keep us in
Go back.
there's many simple reasons to have this or another problem or another problem. They're too simple, but no one teach us to take care about ourselves daily. They've been teach us if we need something, there is a super clinic, super specialist, super surgeon, and we rely on their knowledge. But we are created from the creator as an autonomic system. And what Hava says, we have a huge potential. 90 or 95% of the population is finished their life journey without knowing that they have a great potential to recover and to keep the life in a better and better condition. You see, I can work in one hand, I'm working almost with pain, searching for the pain. If we search for the pain, this is best way to be familiar with the pain. And I'm always saying, we can choose two ways, to be winner or to be loser.
Right.
One more person is coming. Hello.
Yes. Yes, we have another person. Hello.
Yeah, please say hello to the group.
Now it's interesting to ask how everyone feels. How people are you feeling? What do you feel? Do you see any redness? Do you feel any pain? Do you feel like a shivering up into your spine? What do you feel any feeling? Do you feel that it's either painful? Is it shows you that there is a lot of marks? If you have a lot of marks, that already shows stagnation. That means a heart problem. So that means toxicity. This is why we always go to this first meridian. It's because that helps to see the stagnation in our system. If here it gets like that, that means we already have a lot of blockages. Right, Master Kamen?
Exactly. People think, oh, this is bruises. We broke our vessels. Probably we will get a stroke or we'll get a heart attack or whatever. No, this is symptom prescribed, described in a Chinese medicine. The name is Sha. That's mean we're working like this.
We kind of bringing in circulation, opening up bruising. Bruising is not a real bruise. It's a toxic. It's a blockage that comes out. Last time you Master Kamen, you told us that we need to break something to rebuild, right? That's in a certain way, if I remember correctly.
Like a cupping. If some of you would therapy, the after cupping looks like bruises, blue and everywhere. This is our toxin, but it's not toxin to worry about that or to have 1,000 tons of tears. It's to be happy because the good news is that the body transforms bad to good. That's why nobody can do that instead of you, or if it's live workshop, people help each other, that's better because people motivate each other and have a good result working together.
Master Kamen, how long we should suggest people to clap for the first times? We should tell them 15 minutes, 20 minutes.
Yeah, they can start even 1, 2, 3 minutes because they have a lot of fear. suspicious about everything.
Right.
That's why 1-2 minutes, it's step by step. Don't have to be in a hurry. And day by day, people, if they realize, oh, we are not doing anything harmful, we are destroying, but no destruction, no construction.
Exactly, no distraction.
No construction. That's why step by step,
Master, then maybe we should switch now to the other hand, because I cover another meridian. We're not going to have enough time.
Yes, we can do another one, of course. Let's work for another one.
Red? Yeah.
Very red.
It's red. It's very red.
It's very red, and I have like the little red dot.
Oh, yes. Well, yeah, that's normal. Well, but that shows stagnation. That means blockages.
Great. You have to be happy because we are not doing with hate. In opposite, we're doing with love. And people ask how strong. If you work with pain, that's great. It's like a war. It's like a battle. You're winner or you're loser. It's up to you. And people are very concentrating themselves. If something starts to happen with their health, then they are awakened. They are searching. But to do prevention without anything to happen, almost no one is doing that. And this is education. This is self-education, how we can keep us in better condition despite of the growing ages. Year after year, we can keep us well and in a good shape, good condition, without any illnesses are not the reason. Not the cause is blockages. The cause is our emotional condition. The cause is invisible. That's why you see, we are not just meridians. We are tissues, we are skin, we are vessels, bones, nerves, everything, organs. That's why we have to cover step by step. One area is one palm, one hand. Step by step. First, people, they don't have habits to be helpful for them, or they feel it's noisy. They feel, it's not my job. It's not mine. I will go to something easier. Breathing, yoga. Okay, I'm okay with that. I know what's everything about any way to alternative way to heal yourself. But here is something different. We work with pain. You will see later when you get more practicing. If we work for one area, and in the end we are doing harder and harder and harder, you will see yourself, your experience. The pain is getting less and less and less. Then cover the area. That's mean we open the blockages. And then we go to another area. But normally, from experience, last 11 years, I will say people alone, they are not so concentrated and not so motivated to do to themselves. They waiting something to happen. But what I've been selling before, if you organize yourself for live meeting or for camp or whatever, this is the best way to help. This is way to show how you have to try to work. And also, people today are disconcentrated, many thousands a way to help from this, help from that, help from thousands of ways. And actually, if we are selective, we have to understand what is beneficial really, what is just we are dreaming that is going to be beneficial, and what is really not helpful. That's why I appreciate anything else to try to see how it is, because I'm in this medical and alternative way many years, over 40. And to coming till this way to work, I know whatever, almost, I don't say everything, but almost everything. And I'm waiting last 11 years, someone to show me better way to recover. But still nobody. That's why the best way till now, I'm find is this way to help yourself.
Do you do this every day or every other day, or?
I do in different manner. I can say every day. I can say every day, because I understand myself better and better, and I keep myself day by day better and better. That's why one of the key to get better is to produce that to the person with the similar vibration. That's make a little community and resonate between the people with similar vibration. And this is actually beneficial, because if you are helpful to somebody, like I'm doing last 11 years, I'm helpful to myself. And this is my advice to you for all beginners. Cannot happen immediately like we want. Cannot happen, some miracle happen. This is just in the books. Needs concentration, discipline, day by day. Work with not enemy pain. And what we've been doing and what we are doing today is one part. Tapping, clapping, activating, resonance, vibration, circulation. Yeah, that's my answer to you.
So the idea, what Master Kamen is saying also, is that שמאוד מאוד that it's very important that we should know our body, and we should do clapping every single day. But clapping are in the different areas. But it's not only clapping; it's also stretching. It's also, jumping and many other things. But the idea is that every day we should have a meeting with ourselves. So that's basically the idea. So Master Kamen is, let's say, for 11 years, every day he's doing this clapping and stretching exercise. And it's absolutely incredible. And I've seen it, how many people in their 70s and 80s are able to do certain things that most people cannot do. Why? It's because every day they have a meeting with their body. But what happened with us is that we get so involved in our daily task that we forgot about ourselves. And then there is a toxicity builds up slowly. And then when there is a toxicity builds up, then we're trying to figure out how we can solve the problem. But that's kind of in a what Master Kamen usually says, it's kind of late. You have to be always kind of prior, before. You need to kind of catch the issue before it gets into the problem. So if you remember, your husband was not feeling so well, and then we said clapping, that it was very painful for him. So I asked Master Kamen last time what he would do. He would say every day if he would clap and stretch, he would not get to where he was. You understand? So the whole idea is that daily meeting, daily exercise is one of the most important things. Master Kamen, am I correct?
Yeah, 100%, Hava. Thank you for your support. Exactly. This is education. And soon we will have a workshop in Bulgaria. And my organizer, how old do you think they are? 22 and 25. You remember, Hava, they've been to less. Yeah, they are excited, and they are. We're going to have a workshop. Not so many people, 16 people, because we booked a rent a house for work.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be end of the May, and this is important. Like the lady is with us with her children, 2 and 13. For kids, this is piece of cake. For kids, it's excellent. But for adults, it's wow, this is strange.
Absolutely. See, but that's when we clap and we focus on the area, and it's just, is anyone, how do you feel? This is how I feel. Look, I actually get even bumps. How everyone is feeling. Can everyone share what they feel? Is everyone can share what is the feeling? Anything? Rosie, what's up? You want to share, how do you feel, Rosie? Can you hear us?
Where is Rosie?
Rosie. She's there, but we don't hear her. She's probably very into clapping. Rosie, you're with us? Shani, hi. Oh, this is good.
Hi. I'm red. I'm red.
You red? Okay.
Yes. I had a question though. So I noticed you were going up and down, Hava. Is that the goal? Is that you kind of just like do one area and then you just go down, and you want to follow this whole arm, the lower arm? Yeah?
Well,
for beginners, they are afraid from pain. That's why you go in the simple way. You don't have to do like we can do, for example, in one area harder and longer. You just feel this, see the reaction, and then later you're going to concentrate in one area. One area meaning 1 pound. And I'm searching for, of course, I'm also red, but that's it. And some people, if they're doing that, they could be blue, they could be dark or whatever. But this is actually pumping, like pumping the oil with the palm, because the area where we work is this here, exactly. Finger are supportive. Here is Laugun. It's the point from pericardium meridian.
Right.
And yeah, we are pumping. We're working.
But if you're asking me why I'm doing this, so I'll tell you. First of all, I work on this area many times, but I like 2 weeks ago, I had the 2 blood transfusions, And this area is very sensitive right now, so I work at the lower area. I don't want to hit the area where
Oh,
we're very bruised. I was like there maybe 6 times on each areas,
Oh.
and I still have marks, so I kind of want to go lower and not exactly on the bruise. That's what
Okay.
you're asking me. But I can go for hours on a certain area. I absolutely love it. It is painful, but the idea is to work with the pain. We had the last week someone who had a lot of pain on one certain area, but we went with the pain, right, Master Kamen? We went with the pain, and then we laughed, and the person was actually almost crying. Okay, so
Wow.
that idea is actually go with the pain. I just don't want to hurt myself here. That's why
Okay, thank you for explaining. Also, what do you suggest? Is this really good for overall circulation for varicose veins on my legs?
Not only for that. You understand?
Okay, but would you suggest the arm or better behind the leg area for very bad varicose?
Very often questions. Very often questions. For this what? For this what? That you have to understand yourself in the holistic way. Whatever you do, you affect entire body, entire emotion, entire spirit or soul or mental or whatever. But the area we have to start first are where we are bended. Elbows, armpits, groin, popliteal, back of the knee, and then hands and feet. And this is general area, helps general thousands of name of illnesses. You understand?
Okay, so I will tell you again. So basically, the meaning is that every area that it's foldable, right? Any area. This is where we have a gathering of toxins, even behind the ears. Okay, same thing here, right? Okay, so the idea is that you clap here, you can go down here, okay, and then you clap all over any area where you have a folding. Why? It's to open up the stagnation. So that's exactly the idea, is that, so if you have let's say, so usually what the master Kamen saying, if you have a pain, you go where you have the pain. But overall, for daily exercise, you always clap in a different folding area. So let's say we clap today here and we clap today here, then tomorrow I would suggest that we should start clapping here. Okay? And clapping here, it's very painful, but that's actually helps to drain the lymph node. Then the next day you go under, okay, and then you do under. Master Kamen, am I correct, or do you want to add something? But the idea is that just to go over the whole entire system. That's what I'm trying to bring it up so people understand.
Exactly, with patience, step by step. And this is life journey process. It's not I healed myself, I'm too happy, I just finish. No. Understand, if you want to concentrate on to go and have more clarity to understand how it is, you have to, or if you want to get better with the years, to implement daily. For example, varicose veins. Why varicose veins? Because well, it's happened. It's happened because the circulation of the body is from the finger to the toes, and these veins are in the different opposite, from the toes to the fingers, in a both ways our function. But because our power with the years, I've been telling you, is beginning. In China, they don't say person is finished his life or died, they're saying life energy finished. And with our hat is also a joke, but it's not for beauty and for balance only. It's for other things to understand how we can keep our system working better and better. Work with us, ourselves, person work for himself, or when your neighbors help each other. This is great opportunity. And because close your eyes, close your mouth, and then work with love, day by day, day by day. You see, before I knew anything else, what's happened in the world 11 years ago, in alternative or official orthodox way of medicine, but my condition doesn't get better. And day by day, organizing more than 150 workshops, and any year, almost every day Zoom, and then condition get better and better. That's why you have to have patience and concentrate. Today one area, tomorrow another area. But theoretically, if you want to know more, there is a many books in Amazon. Hava will tell you in English, and you can, if you have time, you can read about that, and just work with the kids. This is excellent. This is excellent. Kids will love it. They will help you. You can help them. You can have a healthy children without any problem. And you understand how it is and why is this and how I can make it better, different. And this is actually great and simple way.
The interesting, Master Kamen, I went all over my body. I kind of clapped because I was trying to figure out where I have the most problems. So interesting that here I feel more pain, like on this area.
You can go a little bit back to see where you are, to where you're doing, or to put
here, Master Kamen, here.
Yes, you work, of course, you have to work, of course. I've been working with this little help, Liston, yesterday.
Yes.
Yeah, I've been working yesterday and today in this hip area. Hip area is actually, we have to, you see, with the fist or with the whatever you have, or with the hands, because if better is with the fist here, for example, in the hip.
Right.
Because
absolutely.
You feel the pain. You feel the pain, and you work with the pain. And in the same time, you move yourself.
Exactly.
And after moving, after working, you will feel better. You feel benefits of movement, benefits of area where you work.
Master Kamen, there is a one woman who I think she's 79 years old, and she has a pain in her back. So I asked her to join the Zoom, but she cannot. So we would suggest the same exercise that I would always like, the one that you lie down and then you hit the back, right?
Yeah, hit the back, but
yes, no, you go straight, you lie down straight, and then you just do like this. Like this is what we did last time when there was someone with the back pain.
Yes, hit the back is not only have to, because here the legs, because I will tell you once again, if we're squatting,
right,
we in a mother arm like this, and then the muscle backside of hamstring or other muscles, they get short. If they getting short and people getting older, they have a result of this shortness of the muscles in the back.
Mhm.
The back is not only connected like the medicine explain us, nerves, damaged nerves or prolapse or hernia or whatever. It's also not from up to down, from down to up. And that's why slowly we have to, or the lady, as much as she can. You know, with the years, people have not so much motivation and they are not so motivated to help themselves. That's why education is better when the person is young. But have to stretch his this part of the leg, one leg, another leg. Use like you have a standing board, lunging bench, tapping of the back side of the legs of the knee. For example, here.
Yes. So
Here.
here, anyone who have a problems and also with the back pain, this is the exercises for you guys.
This is great. You see, stretch and do here back side of the knee.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can try. You can try. We can do one side and then we can do another side. But today we did, for example. Tomorrow you have to find the way to do yourself or help each other, whatever. Find any day reason to help each other or to help yourself.
Well, I'm planning to do the daily exercise, clapping exercise, Master Kamen. I'm planning to do that. I said as soon I'm going to feel a little bit better. So the idea is to, I feel a little bit more better. So the idea is that just continue more and, you know, but I want to do this. As I said, I cannot give if I don't have from where to give. But now that I'm healing, now I have more what to give.
Exactly. You can, Zoom is like this. Not talk too much or talk less and less, and close the mouth, close the say to yourself.
The mouth and work.
I have a question because after like we've done this for a while and I'm sitting on the floor, but I have a pillow under my butt. My knee started to hurt, which is one of my sensitive areas, especially if my left knee. So it's probably once I start to feel discomfort, should I just sit on a chair on the couch and then start clapping behind my knee and until
Well,
I get stronger? Because sitting on the floor after a while, it starts to hurt my knees and the back of my knees. So it's not comfortable, and my back. It's like it's too much.
of course. If it's too much, you do a little bit less.
Okay.
And if you feel okay, you go to play the game with the pain.
Okay. Yeah.
And you have to be winner in this game. That's why if you cannot stand more or stay more on position, you change the position and let's try again. You have in English is defensive or offensive. You have to suggest how much today, but tomorrow you do a little bit step further. One more step.
Okay.
So what she should do? She should stand up and
she can change the position. That's it.
change the position. You can change the position, but I would suggest continue over that area where you feel the pain. This is where you need to clap. This is where you have a stagnation.
That's what I did. I stopped with the arms and I'm starting to do behind of my knee, which has been one of the main issues for me, the knee. Especially when I sit on the floor, I start to feel the discomfort. Like as much as I want to sit like, crisscross, after a few minutes, it starts to hurt. So then I I change positions again. I
Exactly.
would love to, because I work with kids and I sit on, a lot of the time I sit on the floor, and the crisscross position would be the most comfortable. But after a few minutes, it starts to hurt. So then I can't really do it so much.
Okay.
But what about the first exercise the master Kamen said? Is the one that you sit like this. You need to work, you need to sit, you need to be able to sit like that for some time. Can you
I
do
don't know. I can't right now. I don't think I could do it yet. Maybe I need to build up to it.
Okay.
Maybe there's like small steps to break down to get to that point. Maybe we can talk about it later or next Sunday.
Right.
How do we, like, you know, when like getting up from the floor, that I need to push with my hands a little bit. So there's ways to strengthen, and maybe there's a sequence that we need to practice or follow to build up, so then we can get to that place where I could sit like you're sitting right now.
Right. But you see, the whole idea is that exactly if there is certain things you cannot make, and obviously, let's say split or anything, that just shows that we have blockages.
Right.
Just shows that we have a toxicity that's building up in the areas.
Exactly.
So that means we have a building up. So Master Kamen, Anis, what are the meridian? They are connected.
So I'm sitting with my tippy toes like you were, Hava, right now, and I'm trying to sit like you did. So if I go back, I feel like the front of my knee pulling, like especially my left knee, which is always the one with the problem. I feel that it's pulling me. So it's tight in the front of the knee. Also, my calf feels very tight when I'm doing that. I'm trying to squat right now, like you just did. And
Yeah.
it hurt. My calves are hurting, and the front of my left knee, it's pulling, like it's very tight.
Okay.
You have to be selective. You don't have to do everything at once. You have to have patience, day by day a little bit, but day by day. And this is improved step by step.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's the way. That's why you don't have to do everything at once and to wait to happen today.
Right.
Because this is journey. This is patient day after day, and the things can happen and you can improve your condition. Of course, to understand that, need to practice and not to have a fear, because if you work, for example, if you work left and right in one knee can be double, knee can be triple.
Right.
From it's look like inflammation, but it's not inflammation. It's a way to recover, like we did as a children, falling down and the knee get bigger or the elbow get bigger. It's normal, but it's make us fear, because we think, oh, it's something bad happened. No destruction, no construction. That's why to bring clear the circulation, step by step, work, stretch, work over 30, 60 degrees, 300 degrees, all over, step by step, all area. But work with the tolerable pain you have today, because tomorrow the level will change, the day after tomorrow will change. But if you work for one area, wait a little bit, tomorrow another area. And then in 10 days or 20 days, again the same area with more power, more knowledge, more experience. That's why you don't have to be rushing.
Right. Do you have, anyone have any questions regarding what we are? Do you have any questions?
No, I understand. We need to
Yeah.
work on those. Yeah, I am like much better. I couldn't move.
Oh, see, Master Kami, she came, she said when she came, she couldn't move, and now she's better.
Much better.
Much better.
You see, miracle can happen. And who is creator? Creator is not on the space somewhere. We are the creator.
Exactly.
Yeah. We have like a creator task. We have this ability, but to work properly.
See, but that's the whole idea. If let's say we didn't have this meeting, so the most people would just continue their daily task, and then at night, or usually when the most pain comes, they would start feeling everything gathering and would, you know, kind of get upset with themselves. Oh my gosh, now I'm in pain. But if we stop while we have the pain, and now we just do some stretching and exercise, even for 20 minutes, 15 minutes. If you do this on a daily basis, you no longer will have the pain. That's exactly what I'm trying to teach here, that many times the people are expecting a quick, give me a medicine, fix it. It's not. It's a daily meeting with yourself. Is daily connection with the pain that you are going through, because the body speaks with you. But we want to hop a Motrin or something and forget about this because we have something else to do, when in reality we are crashing. Our foundation is slowly destroying, and it's being destroyed basically. Instead to stop and say no more distraction, I want to heal, I want to rejuvenate, I want to rebuild. And this is a very important. That's exactly the whole idea, is to be and get back to yourself and just do this clapping. It's not hard. It's just this motivation is hard. It's just this issue is that yeah, I mean, why I should stop? I have a stuff to do. I have to cook. I have to bake. I have to this. I have to this. I have business to run. But in reality, it's not what we need to do. We need to stop for a minute and give ourselves a little bit love. Anyone have any question? We have someone here, a new person. Hello. Is it?
It was one more, but it's left, and people.
Right. We had one more, then left, and another one, and then we have two more who joined and then left. Anyone have any questions? Rosie, Kamen, maybe you want to speak in Bulgarian. Maybe Rosie wants to hear Bulgarian. I don't know.
No. She's okay with English. She's okay with German.
Okay.
She's...
Okay. Anyone have any questions?
I have a question, Hava. You mentioned about my husband. So once the body is like inflamed everywhere, which is what happened to him, it was like pain everywhere. He could not even barely move. And of course, now he's taking this steroid medication. Like Hava said, is like in order to be able to function, but it doesn't mean that the body healed. It's sort of like masking the problem. So I keep telling my husband that, of course, at this point, he needed this medication in order to be able to get up and move, but it doesn't, but he still has to do the internal work and everything else to be able to heal. So when the whole body is inflamed like that, it's like stagnation everywhere, basically.
Yeah, yes. How old is your husband?
55.
55.
Yes.
55.
He's always running around, very stressed, very worried, all that's very stressful. So it built up, and he started to have different symptoms, different pains, and then like 3 weeks ago, he just within a few hours, he started to be in so much pain. Every joint was hurting. We had to go to the emergency room. He could barely move.
Are you neighbor to Hava?
We were very close, like 10 minutes.
If one question, do your husband want to improve his condition? He wants improvement.
He wants improvement. He has a hard time believing that this gonna heal. That you know how people get trapped into listen to what the doctor says, and they are the ones that know what to do. And I'm every day trying to explain to him that this is just gonna help temporarily. There's clearly something else he needs to work on, but I think he's slowly breaking the shell. He's a little bit more open. So I'm really trying to hopefully get him to do the work so the condition doesn't come back.
Yeah, people have to awake themselves, and for some people, what's happened is not hard enough to awake, and if always about vibration, and if he's not resonating with what we are telling him, what we want to help, it will not work. That's
Uh-huh.
that's why better to work with the flow. That's mean, if you speak with him, tell him to uh, to 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 see afterwards how has been helpful these steroids, and he can have a decision and can realize, was that helpful for me or whatever has happened. And if he's little bit thinking, understanding, he will understand how it is actually, and start to implement his own power and thoughts to be helpful actually. But
Right.
but that's the life, and suppress somebody to do something which he not actually wants from inside is it's not losing the time, but it's almost impossible. Possible when he start to try, when he start to do. Just to say yes, yes, and do nothing, is he will remember that, but he will not understand. That's why you have to equip yourself with patience, and we have a patient till he's ready for that. That's my advice. Don't have to be in a hurry. Don't have to push.
Right. I mean, this treatment, it's going to be a long treatment. He has to be on like a year and a half, which is a long time for steroid. Very strong.
Very long.
Yeah. Actually, the problems are piece of cake, but the people make them huge balloon and human.
Exactly.
That's the reality. Yeah, that's it. The things are important for this humanity. Like the person is like this, for example, in 180 degrees in another way, and yeah, this is this lifestyle of the humanity is is perfect in
Right.
opposite. Yeah.
You know, Hava, I'm clapping on the left leg where I have I also have the varicose vein shiny. And it hurts, but it's like, you know, it feels good though. Like the pain, it's just, I'm going with the pain and I'm clapping.
Good. You go with the pain. And this is the whole idea, is to go with the pain. And come and say, till you're not crying, then there is no reason to stop.
If she start to crying, then she have to do less.
Right. So if you're already crying, then you should do it less. But till then, you should get, but I'm telling you, I tried, if you get to this area of pain where you almost crying, but not still, like not screaming, okay? And then it's kind of pain subsidized. This is what I found very unique about that. It's kind of, you get to the peak, and then there is a certain slope that pushes you down, and the feeling is amazing, and the inside voice tells you, do it more. It's just like something unique in the brain happens. And I think this is the whole trick about all this movement about the clapping, is bring in the connection of a mind and body, and fixing it on the issue And then what Master Kamen added 2 weeks ago is about this vibration that creates a healing. Those notes, the solfeggio notes, it's you spoke so nicely, Master Kamen, last time about the solfeggio notes, the music, that it's so and a sacred solfeggio. This is how they call it, sacred music. It's a sacred notes that certain work on a certain gigahertz that creates vibration and healing. Now people are speaking that the music, certain tones, can actually reduce the pain, kill the cancer cells, do so many things. Now, but now realize you clapping, you creating your own music. That's a vibration. That's a healing.
You know what's crazy is that the minute we started talking about the crying, I started.
Right. Yeah.
But you know, it's not crying from pain. I think it's like what happened to you, Hava, one time that you were clapping and you started crying. It's just an emotion that's being released more than the pain from the clapping, I think.
Exactly.
I'm joking that we have demons and devils invisible in us. And if you release from those invisible stuff, I give them name, but they are also okay to say that. And you release from this invasion, it's slavery. Slavery is getting less and less if you do that, and it's a freedom. It's a freedom. It's always work and like a war between good and bad. If the good is not concentrate and careful, the bad is growing, and it's a natural process in our life journey. We have to keep attention. And if we have a pain or problem, we have to be happy with that, because this is one explanation. And another explanation, what I've been talking to before to Zoom meetings, it's about vibration. And this vibration, one hertz, it's actually when the brain is in deep sleep, very, very slowly, and person is recovering. And if you can sleep deep, and also heart is working, and everything is harmony and balance. If you don't have this recovery, you will not feel better. That's why. But during the day, we give this recovery frequency to us. And this is unbelievable. No one will talk about that.
Exactly. So see, this is the certain, this is 174 hertz. And I cannot really do with, I have to do with that. But if you see, now what I say is that you take this and you put, let's say, over area where you have the pain. The vibration goes into, let's say, your knee or other part. Or some do like this, and then they go around, and then they try to heal the area. So this is very unique. I'm not saying it's not good, but I'm trying to say is that what Master Kamen is teaching, less tools, less supplements. This is why it's heal yourself, because you don't need this when you do this. You understand? This is just another tool. We are not ignoring the tools. We're just saying that you can heal yourself by doing what we're just doing right now. Now, same can come to hydrotherapy, hot and cold, right? We speak about hydrotherapy. Well, I'm telling you, from clapping here and there, I feel sometimes toxins come out, smell, which means we are stinky. And the same comes to the hydrotherapy when I see people, when we do hot and cold, certain toxins are coming out from the skin. They stink, they smell. So when you clap and you smell, that means you also release toxins from your system. This is the beauty part. That's why I so much embrace this healing technique that Master Kamen is teaching us, that it's just so incredible. It can heal someone in a second if we just allow ourselves and use our hands and truly believe in it. And that's why the whole idea of this meeting is to bring in the education and the knowledge and understanding about yourself. You don't need tools, because I always say, what you're gonna do in the time that there will be no tools, there will be no vitamin C, there will be a war. What the hell we're gonna do? How we're gonna help ourselves? We're gonna run to do a blood test every month? That's not possible. This is the way. This is the treatment. Get honest with yourself. Like today, all of you who came, Rosie, you, Gabi, Shani, and my dear friend here, we all, what did we do right now? We create a blood test. We did a blood test on ourselves. How did we do the blood test? Well, just by seeing, do I have a stagnation? Do I have a pain somewhere? If you do, there is no question we have a toxicity inside our system. That's all what I have to say.
Yeah, exactly, Hava.
Yeah.
Just concentrate, give you more attention, work with pain. That's the one of the best key. And then you understand more and more. It's a way, it's a journey.
It's a journey. Okay, everyone. If anyone have questions, do you have any question about your back or anything? If you have, come ask.
Well, I just have a severe inflammation.
Okay, Master Kamen, my dear friend, has severe inflammation.
So 2 years ago, it was affecting both of my knees, so I was not able to walk, and I took a 1 day of ibuprofen, and then I went to acupuncture, and with acupuncturist and the herbal medicine, I was able to get rid of it. And then suddenly it started again, but just weirdly, one knee and one shoulder. I mean, first it started with the shoulder and then the knee. And I'm doing the same, it's getting better, but it's not like I'm not able to pick up this hand normally. I mean, this is much better than like a week ago, but I'm still very limited. But when I was doing the clapping, when I came, I was in pain and I couldn't even sit down normally. And as I was doing a clapping of the left hand with my right hand, that actually was hurting. It was through pain, but then kind of the pain, it didn't go away, but it became less. And then I switched it, and it feels so much better right now. So it does help. Apparently, I mean, I'm gonna try it for like when I go home. I'm gonna try, and then as I was sitting on my knees in the crisscross position, I was having pain. So I figured I'll sit a little bit more, and then I thought, well, it's just too much. So I straightened, and then when we started to do the knees, this pain is gone. So, I mean, it's good, but what do we do every day? I mean, so
Master Kamen, what you should do every day, Master Kamen?
I understood one question. How old you are?
56.
Yeah, the lady. Oh, same age. You go work like I've been telling, overview most important areas, and directly where the problem persists, and 360 degrees around it. That's mean if you cannot motivate yourself to help yourself more and more, probably 3 of you meet each other in 1 or twice per week and help each other one area, then another area, and then get them more and more involved in that to help yourself to understand yourself, and once again, then to be happy with what you have. If you are happy with what you have, you build up yourself emotional, mentally, or physically in the relaxing way, and you bring preposition to help yourself better. And important is what we've been talking this time. Work with the pain, concentrate of the important area where the stagnation is, and do local. Or whatever you do local, area you do, of course you have to stretch the area. It's better to stretch and to work if the area is stretched. But this is important. Work with the pain, and if you work harder and harder and harder, pain have to get less. You then don't have to worry, to be scared if the shoulder or the knee getting inflamed. It's from inflammation we have a fear, but this fear we have to accept as positive, because now I'm part of the medicine, and everywhere you see inflammation, and then you have a fear. Oh, what's happened here? Oh, inflamed, anti-inflammatory, and therapy, and this and this and this. If we have a problem, we accuse something outside, and we search for solution from something outside. This therapy, this. Okay, I appreciate. I've been doing therapy many years, acupuncture and everything. And now the people who are coming to me, they coming for the lessons. I do some therapy, I do some acupuncture, but I give them homework, and they will come not 10 times. They come 1 or 2 or 3 times, but I'm always trying to for them to realize that спасение утопающих в руках самих утопающих. The same in those who are singing in their hands. Okay. And that's mean happy, awake, and work. Whatever you have a time, it's like a pills. If the pill is not enough, you put one more dosage. And if your pill is taken 1 per day, it's not enough, twice per day. And you select the dosage, and that's it. And finally, I will say, according to Chinese medicine translated to English or to our language means vibration from Chinese. Music is vibration. And best healing is not to get herbs and to try the drink. Best healing is to communicate with this and another, and to feel the vibration from the herbs in life. This is better than using as a herbal, as a whatever. Let's our food be our medicine, and our medicine be our food. But it's a many things, small things. But we try always to make it simple and to understandable for people, and to motivate them, and they to motivate themselves and their friends to make a community of the same vibration. That's my answer.
Thank you.
Okay, Master Kamen. So clapping is, oh, that's so nice. Thank you, everyone sending. Thank you. Okay, so basically the idea is that we should clap, and you should not give up. And if you will see some sort of a results, and if you see the shoulder is expanding, getting 3 sizes bigger, it's actually a good thing. That means you are removing toxins, and you're bringing in circulation, and you healing, rejuvenating yourself.
Exactly. Be happy with what's happened. That's why go ahead and transmit to others. That's the best way.
Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone who joined us. Thank you so much, Master Kamen. Thank you for bringing your words of wisdom. They are so necessary in our world. And thank you for giving this opportunity to come and give us this amazing class and empower us. You know, it's very important. And I love what we do together, and we will continue. And thank you, everyone who joined us. If there's no more questions, then bye-bye, everyone.
Thank you so much.
And don't
Welcome.
give up. Bye-bye.
Thank you so much. Hava, I sent a message, see if you wanted to make a group, maybe to meet during the week,
Yes.
later at night, and we can
Fine.
do this. So it will be at least twice a week, and then every other
Right.
day,
So
everybody
we-
can do their own.
9
Exactly.
p.m. 9 p.m. doing clapping. See, I'm very cautious, let's say, not to push with Master Kamen at night, like to do jumping, because by them is already evening, by us is morning. I would not do clapping before you go to sleep. It's not something that I would suggest, because I would do either morning or either afternoon, but I would not do at night. At night, you want to do gentle stretches. You kind of want to prepare yourself for sleep. But if
Okay.
we're not activate ourselves, unless Master Kamen will say something. Master, please.
If it's necessary during the night, you work. Because if you clap and if you're not in the hurry, actually you make yourself peace.
Yes.
Okay.
Don't worry about the time before eating, after eating, before sleeping, after sleeping, during the sleeping. You're always okay. No worry about it. Yeah.
Okay, so if Master says that it's okay, then I don't mind to do it at 9 p.m.
Of
want-
course.
I think we could do some clapping, some stretching, and
fine.
then I think we're gonna
I-
sleep like a baby.
Of course. Now we have 10 p.m. and this is like a heartbeat. Bum, bum, bum. If you disturb your neighbors, of course not. But if you do for yourself, anytime appropriate.
Okay, fine. Okay, so Master Kamen, I always thought that actually it's more like activating yourself through the day, and
No.
then you want to prepare, maybe take a bath, but
If you activate yourself, you're working for the head. Head is not necessary to be in the night. That's
Okay.
true. That's true, because you activate yang. But if you have somewhere pain, you go with the fist, you go with the knuckles and work. You see, this is rhythm of deep sleeping between 1 and 4 hertz. Deep sleeping, this is great. That's why no worry.
Fine, so then we can organize. Thank you so much, Master. See,
You're welcome. Bye.
I've done 2 times, I think, in the evening, but then I still felt so bad that we jumping and I'm doing all this stuff while by you is night. I don't want to do this, so, but it's
Right.
okay.
You can try 3rd time and then you say what's your result.
Okay, we're gonna try. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone.
Bye
Bye
bye.
bye.